Kat, first off, I'd like to say thank you for doing this for Recovery College and giving us your experience of it. So I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay. And
yes, that's fine.
The first one is, how did you hear about Recovery College Cornwall?
I got it through my mentor with Who Dares Works, explaining that I needed to get some more help for my own mental health, but courses to help improve my prospects of getting into work.
Okay, and what drew you to enrol? If you had a look at the website, what was it about what you read and what you saw that made you feel like, yeah, I could enrol in this?
Well, I went to the website primarily interested in improving my mental health and well-being, and straight away on the page was some lovely little informative sections about what courses are available, what they entail, how long they are, and I thought this is ideal staging point for me to get going. So yeah, I loved what I saw. I felt excited. It was clearly presented, and I applied.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you for that. So how did you find that process from when you initially enrolled yourself on the website? How did
Yes.
you find that process through to actually accessing the courses?
Oh, it was extremely easy. I sent a request in and then had an email, exchanged phone numbers, had a chat on the phone where it was clearly explained to me about what it would entail, the timescales, a bit more in depth about asking me what exactly I wanted out of it, and trying to put in some sort of structure to deal with the basics of mental health, getting to the more difficult aspects that I can struggle with.
Okay. Okay, so it felt that it was an easy process, or
Oh, it was extremely easy. Obviously, it's a bit anxious for me making that initial contact,
of
but
course.
the lady I spoke to was just so understanding, and clearly explained everything to me and just made the whole press simple.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you for that, Kat. So, what is your experience of the actual courses? So, we're doing them over Skype at the moment, obviously at the
Mm.
middle of a pandemic, a lockdown, and all of that. So, a slightly different experience than possibly accessing courses previous to this. So, how's it gone for you? How have you found the courses?
Um, it would be more beneficial, obviously, in a classroom, face-to-face kind of environment.
Yeah.
But the everything is having to go because of COVID over to streaming, and in this case on Skype. Um, but it again, setting up Skype was so easy. Being invited into the group for the course was easy. The courses themselves were so fluent in the way they were presented. Care and consideration was given to my safety and well-being throughout the course, bearing in mind that the presenter, tutor, didn't have any prior knowledge of my history, my own mental health, why I have mental health. And it was presented in such an easy way that I was able to keep concentrating and gain confidence to actively participate even and give my own thoughts and opinions about my own mental health and how to support each other with mental health. And the presenters were just absolutely just brilliant and fluent.
Okay, that's really lovely to hear. Thank you, Kat. So, in closing, could you sum up Recovery College Cornwall for you, and if you would recommend it to others who may be experiencing
Yes,
ill health at this time?
yes, of course I can. I mean, I'm still struggling personally doing some of the details because of my own issues and mental health, but each module addresses different aspects of how I can address myself and mental health. And but as I'm doing each module, they're all beginning to link in and make sense, and you
Yeah,
can tie one back to the other.
yeah.
Um, I feel on the spot, so I won't give some examples. But no,
That's okay.
every time I do it, even though I'm anxious, a little bit panicky on one or two, some subjects are a little bit self upsetting.
Hmm.
The way they're all it's just balancing out the whole course as they're presented, and the modules linking back and interchanging with each other is opening my thought process. And I can, instead of concentrating on one, I can think, well, hang on, this is going to impact on every other aspect. So it's vastly improved my thought process on my mental health. And here I am being more confident I wouldn't have done before I started the course.
Wow. Okay.
So yes, thank you. I've still got some more to do. I would like to expand some. I might even visit one or two that I personally have issues with. But no, it's so clear, easy to understand. The workbooks that we're given to download are a tremendous tool to fall back and read on. And they're so well thought out. Obviously, they get fine-tuned as they go through, because mental health is such a vast process. But it's brilliant. I am so grateful.
Oh, that's lovely, Kat. Thank you. And I think it's a really important point that we do constantly fine tune, and we take on board things that we're told by learners about, certain aspects that, have you thought about this, or this would be really interesting, and all of that is added to, and it is part of the whole offer, is that co-production of the service that we offer.
May I say though that the workbook I found are so helpful to me, because it's not like a textbook or extracts from psychiatry, help, etc. It's people's experiences that are put down there, but diluted down into the way that's applicable to everybody and easy to understand and connect to what's being said.
Yeah.
And yes, I would so recommend this, and I am actively recommending people do get booked on to do it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's just so rewarding. Every person will have their own thought process and issues of it, but given my own background, and if I can feel better and achieve and do this, I'm sure everyone else can as well. And it's just so worthwhile.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for that, Kat. It's really important to hear that from the people that are experiencing it. And thank you so much for agreeing to this interview today. And I no doubt will see you very soon.
Yes, I shall be back for more to help improve.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kat. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.